Hey guys, welcome to another beautiful listing in Maple Ridge, now a $2.7 million masterpiece, but I'm a little bit biased because this one is my listing. Come on in, we got Bruce behind the camera. Say hello, brother.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy.
So this home, I'll kind of give you a little bit of a overreaching idea about it. So the builder is actually one of our good clients, and if you're familiar with the area anyways, he's a North Vancouver, West Vancouver builder, so he's built for that spec. And so the reason why that's important is you don't really find this type of quality of home unless it's custom built for a specific individual in Maple Ridge. So some people might say it's overbuilt. I think it's meant for that person that wants to be in Maple Ridge for all the different, mountain biking, swimming, boating, the nature, the area in and of itself, but really is looking for something much higher end. I also think that this home is really built for either a young family or a couple of professionals. And the reason for that is this is the perfect home based on the situation in the area. You're close to all transit, like to be able to go downtown. You're you're very central. You're close to great schools. You're close to both high schools or literally 10 minutes walk on each side, elementary schools, the whole shebang, but you don't have the big maintenance. Generally speaking, in this area for this kind of price point, you're looking at acreages, like where I live, which I love as well, but that's quite a bit further out, 261st. This is really central. And so this is for somebody that travels a lot, that works downtown, that doesn't want to have to take care of that lawn, that doesn't want to have to take care of, all the maintenance associated with luxury homes. This home, being brand new, fully warranted, is probably the right bet. So let's go take a look. We'll start, you have the nice grand entrance that we talked about, beautiful high ceilings. The home is staged. A lot of it obviously comes with it. But I feel like, and this is, if you're ever thinking about selling your home, especially if it's a new build or you've already moved out, investing in staging is something that will always come back because it gives you an idea of what this place can really look like and what you can put in certain areas, right? So personally, one of my favorite spots, which is not even the biggest room, but is your office. It's bright. Like I said, it really is overbuilt, this area. It has everything. A lot of natural light, built-in speakers throughout, so you can be listening to music, really being able to kind of drone out and do your things. Perfect little office. We've got a little bit of space. Technically, this would be considered a bedroom because it does have a closet. This is obviously not as huge as the other ones we're gonna see in a bit, but it does have a closet. It does have windows. So it's technically a bedroom. However, I think for an office space, this would be absolutely perfect. You can watch outside, it's raining outside, it's gloomy outside, typical, greater Vancouver weather, but still a lot of light in here, great for work. Beautiful glass doors so you can manage to watch the kids. Walk through here, our first bathroom. I don't know if you guys saw that, but the light automatically clicks on. Under lighting throughout, floating toilet, which is pretty cool. I don't know if you can see that or not. Brass, beautiful, modern look, but it's also, I don't know, for me, it's kind of got that little bit of that simple, earthy tone to it. I really like it. Simple, it's clean. You got your closet here space, put your stuff. You have coffered ceilings in different areas, but a lot of this modern wainscoting type of stuff is really kind of gives us those accent pieces. Come into the main living room here. You got gas fireplace, gives you great ambiance, but actually provides quite a bit of heating. We look around, and I haven't counted them, but I can guarantee there's probably over 100 in-ceiling LED lights. So this is very bright home. As you guys can see, it's in the afternoon today. It's dark and gloomy and rain, but it feels like it's 30 Celsius in Mexico right now. This couch is absolutely massive. It's already got the built-in portion to put your TV. Cables are hidden behind. Everything's built in, beautiful accent pieces, floating cabinets, lots of space throughout that you can be able to use. Obviously, we've got engineered hardwood here. This stuff will really last the test of time. Come on into the kitchen. So, as I mentioned before, we got our sliding deck on the back. We'll go out there in a little bit. Artificial grass, so really, there is no maintenance here, which is awesome, and you're never gonna have to worry about dead grass and reseeding it, especially in rainy climates like this. Unless you have full-time care, it really is a nightmare. This allows it to be usable, but at the same time, maintenance free. So if we come down here, we got a massive 10-foot island here with tons of cabinet space underneath. All of them are completely accessible, soft touch closing on it, right? So they're not gonna slam. All of the appliances next to the double ovens are basically built in. So you have your dishwasher right here. This has an upgraded appliance package. So it's Fisher & Paykel. So over the years, I've been lucky enough to sell probably 1,000 homes plus throughout our teams. And we sold a lot of people land. They built their own homes. And they ask questions like, hey, why does some cost $250 a square foot to build and some 1,000? The two main differences, and you're gonna see this over a lot of the different homes I'll be showing you over the years here, is really the 2x4s to create the actual structure of the frame. Yes, you can upgrade certain things. Yes, you can get a metal roof that costs more or a different type of tile. But generally speaking, the overall infrastructure of a home, if you buy one 5,000 square foot house versus another, are gonna be very similar, right? Where you're paying for the additional portion is for the architectural design, because obviously things that aren't straight, things, curvature, things that are added into it, that's harder to build, so you need better skilled labor, you need better materials, so on and so forth. And then finishing. Finishing's huge. Like if you look at, and there's absolutely nothing wrong, you can get great appliance packages from like LG, Samsung, that kind of stuff. But you could be looking at, let's say for an entire kitchen package, $20,000, give or take, with like a Samsung, maybe even less. Then you get into Fisher Paykel. Now you're looking at a $40,000 plus appliance package. And then you can get into like the extremes of like Wolf and Sub-Zero. And one of my clients' homes has a $150,000 appliance package, and there's much, much more in it. So really the finishings play a massive difference in it. And things like, I'll give you an example, on a development, we're selling a condo project for one of our project marketing side, just to add the cabinetry onto the appliances. So here you see your freezer or fridge and freezer combo. To add this was an additional $15,000. So $15,000 on top of the appliances, just so the cabinetry finishing's on top. I mean, yeah, you could probably get it cheaper, but just to give you an idea of, these are the things that really add up over time and what you're paying that money for, right? So in a $2.7 million house, you're expecting quite a bit, and you get that extra bit from all the different finishings. So you guys can see there's tons of cabinet space here. You got your double oven, Fisher Paykel. Over here we have our wine cooler. I got one of these at home. There's absolutely no wine in it. It's just bubbly and Coke Zero, but you can put whatever you want in it. Bruce, what would you put in it?
Steak.
Steak? Drying your steak? Yeah, that could be something interesting. So anyways, just wanted to kind of show you guys tons of cabinetry, which is always important to have. Unfortunately, the downside of extra cabinetry is you're gonna end up buying more stuff. So just don't move, that's the key. We have this beautiful in-counter sink, right? Like I said before, everything is touch, all brass, which is beautiful. It's not real brass because then that would stain, but it's brass. We got the built-in head fan, but we have a 8-burner stove, which is absolutely awesome. Gas, I love gas. Like as a dad with 2 kids, I tell you, I have gas in my suite downstairs that I've used electric in my suite downstairs that I've used a couple times because the kids were playing down there. And comparatively to gas, like, I need not say more, it is way better. It's absolutely beautiful. You have the built-in vacuum over there throughout the home, which is really nice. So the other cool thing, I love the design of this place, and one of the things they added is a bit of like a secret door here. Oh, it's push. This is, what you would call, I didn't even turn on the lights in here. So this is what you would call spice kitchen, butler kitchen, whatever you want to call it. Full fridge, another gas stove, hot water on demand, which is really cool. I love that. And then obviously a microwave as well, dishwasher, everything. So personally, I don't really cook with like a lot of curries or a lot of things that you may require to have, and there's venting out the window too, which is great to make sure that the smell doesn't kind of go into the rest of the house. But as I mentioned, like I got an 11-year-old and soon to be 8-year-old, and I'm sure if you have those, you know that they're incredibly messy. No matter what I do and get them to put their dishes in the sinks or get them to clean or get them to whatever, I always come home to a mess, right? So it's kind of nice that personally, if this was my home and my next home, I definitely will have a kitchen like this in it as well. That allows you to kind of have a messy area that's hidden behind a cool door that kind of just looks like additional closet space, right? So one of the things to note, Maple Ridge, so obviously the city we're in, I'll let you go, has some of the strictest building codes. Not every municipality is the same. You have, the BC building code, but every municipality requires different things sometimes. So one of the things in Maple Ridge is a full sprinkler system throughout. So it's an incredibly safe home when it comes to fires and a bunch of other things. The house itself is wired for both electric blinds, but also alarm system. So we didn't have it installed here, but you can see up here and on the other side, you can create a full panel with screens. So if your safety is a concern for whatever reason, even though this is a good neighborhood, it's all pre-wired for that. As I mentioned before, you can see, I don't know if you can see, you can probably see all the speakers throughout the home. So for entertaining this massive area, I mean, you can't, it's pretty much an entertainer's dream. It's pretty beautiful. Let's go upstairs. So I didn't turn it on, but you have sidewall lighting all the way up as well. So at nighttime, you don't have to turn on all the massive lights to be able to see where you're going. But just like downstairs, tons of LED lights upstairs. When I first saw this space, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm like, what do I do with this? But when the stagers came in, they really, my thoughts were coming out of the primary or the master, without waking the kids up, without having to go downstairs, what a cool place to put maybe like a cappuccino machine or something. I've seen these before, just to read a book, just to relax. It's got this nice landing area that is actually very usable if you just put the right furniture in. So, I don't know, what are your thoughts? What would you do with this, Bruce?
Probably maybe like a bench press, squat rack.
Yeah, you can turn it into a gym. There's lots of space for that downstairs too, so we can look at that. Your laundry room, personally, it's a bit of a pet peeve when laundry rooms are downstairs because, as I mentioned, with all these kids, I'm doing laundry 24/7, it feels like. And sometimes they mound up, to be honest. But to have the laundry room on the main living area is pretty awesome. We have a sink here, LG upgraded appliances side by side. I actually have the older versions of these, pretty awesome. And then this is great for like medicine cabinet, for extra towels, for cleaning and laundry supplies. You really do have everything here. Another great size bedroom. So this would be perfect for a kid's room or really anybody. All of the units have their own bathrooms. So here's your own ensuite in here. And even though this is technically not the primary, and you guys will see the primary is pretty impressive, like you can see it's been finished just as well. You got a hexagonal tiling throughout, full 10 by 10 tiles all the way up. Sorry, 20 by 20 tiles all the way out. Brass finishing, right? So you got a shower head above and in the front. I mean, really, for a secondary room, they kind of have gone all out with it. And then obviously, closet space. And so, remember when I was talking about finishings and like the cost of things? One of the things, unfortunately, a lot of new builds don't have is they don't have the built-in cabinetry. Because that stuff costs extra money. So a lot of them will have just like hanging rods and things like that. Which there's nothing wrong with, but if you want to make it as functional as a space as possible, you really do need that built-in cabinetry space, right? So here's our second bedroom upstairs. This one has its own ensuite as well. This would be perfect for a younger kid. And the reason why I say that, this is the one that has a bath built into the bathroom as well. So it's a shower / deep tub bath. All right, now, this looks like a primary because it's absolutely massive. The builder really thought it through. You can see the plugs on both sides, so you can put a king size bed here, no problem. Already built in to put on a TV, right? Which is pretty awesome. So it's really functional. Like some builders just kind of put everything together. I really like how this one thought out, okay, like this is how, when he builds, he not only creates a floor plan, but he also creates a virtual floor plan of where the furniture will potentially go and puts in all the things that you need for that around. A bigger walk-in closet in comparison to the other ones. So, I mean, this would be great for a teenager, whatever, they need more space, they want a little bit more independence. And as I mentioned before, every single bedroom has its own ensuite. If you want to go take a look at that. They actually have standing, and it's all built to the same kind of finishings. To give you an idea, here's the master, or primary. So this one's been nicely staged, but it really shows the size of the room. This is a massive king-size bed, right? And look how much space you have beside it, with both the windows, lighting throughout. Oh, let me see if I can there we go. It's got a coffered ceiling with LED lights built in, so it really gives you that ambiance, that space that you're looking for. It's got a ton, like, look, we got 2 chairs here. Like, this is literally the size of many studios. You know what I mean? So, yeah, my first condo was probably this size with a washer. You know what I mean? It's got a lot of space. It's really got like that cozy, they staged it beautifully, so I love how they did that. And then you also, like I said, they thought it through. Check out this walk-through closet. beautiful, and this kind of, the built-ins here make it extremely usable. I'll let you kind of come around here so they can better see. So this would be great for his and hers side, his and his, hers and hers. For me, it'd be just him. But it's a lot of space, and everything's usable here. You got your area for your shoes, you got your area for your shirts, you got, you can put your socks, you can put all that kind of stuff in here. And even like, come take a look at this. I don't know if you can see this. But it's even got like a little jewelry box. Like this is felt, right? It's just really nice. Like it's thought of stuff that you don't really find in Maple Ridge very much. And so I think like now that the population's growing, they just announced they're expecting in the next 6 years for it to grow another 40%, so another 50, 60,000 people. I think like it's pretty astonishing that we don't have, even though there's a lot of affluent families and stuff making the move out here, especially since you don't really have to be downtown all the time now. Like you can enjoy working from home and things like that, that it really does offer that higher quality you find. Like this home itself, even though, I mean, it's not cheap, let's be real, $2.7 million is still a lot of money, but this home in North Van would be $5-6 million all day long, right? So let's take a look at the primary washroom, bathroom. I mentioned the cost of building things. So something like this is cheap, right? When it comes to cabinetry, cheaper, I should say, right? It's these, the pull-out drawers, that actually utilize the entire space, soft close, soft touch, right? Those are the things that you start paying for. Like if you just did nothing, and obviously you need some of these to rack, like maybe you're gonna put some towels under there or whatever. You do need some of those, don't get me wrong, but if you look at most of the regular spec builds, they're not offering the higher end packages because that's where that cost from $200 a square foot to $400 a square foot really changes, right? So it's got heated flooring, in floor heating, thank you. Temperature gauged, everything throughout. You got tile all the way up. Like these are 24 by 48 tiles, both on the wall, rear set, brass again, right? Beautiful soaker tub that stands alone by itself, good for one or good for two, right? Like this shower, you could have a party in. Bruce, you'd definitely be partying in here, right? Chandelier, everything. It's just really well thought through. It's got that elegant, high-end look, but it's also super clean. It's not tacky, it's not overdone, right? What are your thoughts? What are your favorite part of the house so far?
Oh, so far, well, this freaking bathroom is absolutely bananas.
It is, right?
That real quick.
Yeah, it's sick. Like
this is a studio for that.
It is, right? It's huge. And so, and once again, like it does have a ton of lighting, right? It does have a ton of lighting, but the windows are there. You get a lot of natural light in. It gives you that soft light kind of feeling. It's really nice. Like it really is something that we should honestly have more of in this city. Okay, let's go downstairs. Oh, and just so you know, as I mentioned, you can see the power. All of it's pre-wired for full automatic shutters, and they even thought it through, so there's a gap in between here, so the shutters can come down. So even though it looks like there is probably a beam here as well, but it's thought through that you can build out or add on whatever you do want for it, right? So a couple of the features too, obviously, some of them have that radiant in-floor heating in the bathrooms, but also it is furnace-driven gas-powered air, and LEDs, so low power cost, high energy efficiency, all that kind of good stuff. Water on demand, so you don't have to worry about the big old water tanks. I mean, you don't have to have kids to enjoy this, but to be able to throw them down here, it would probably be pretty awesome. So it's a built-in theater. I mean, this actually comes with it. This is not part of the staging. You can see all the power outlets and connections are just up top there. I don't know if you can get that or not. So you can put your projector up there. Everything's pre-wired with the speakers. So really you have a movie theater room ready to go. It's thought through. This is the only real place with carpet in it, and it's for sound absorption. They have all the different stacks here so you can put all your electronics. It really is a movie room ready to be enjoyed. Furnaces behind you, hot water tanks in here, so it's easy to maintain and get at whatever you need, right? If you're watching a movie, you don't want to have to go upstairs and use the washroom, right? You just press pause. You have a full washroom here, automatic underlit lighting. So if it's nice and dark, you really don't even have to turn the lights on. You could just walk in and you got enough to use the washroom, which is kind of important, right? Now, this is something that when you buy a $2.7 million home, it's not a small mortgage, right? So being able to supplement that mortgage, and something that's incredibly popular in Maple Ridge and throughout the greater Vancouver, is being able to have basement suites, right? So little apartments that you can rent out. I'm sure you guys already know what that is, but this actually has a legal 2-bedroom suite with separate entrance, separate kitchen, separate everything. So in this area right now, they're renting for anywhere between $1,600 to $2,000 a month. So it'd be great for, you know, a couple with a kid, whatever it may be. Like I mentioned before, you got schools everywhere within walking distance, 2 high schools within walking distance, 2 elementary schools, so you really are local. So getting a renter here, especially in this beautiful home, would be pretty easy. So you have a 2-bedroom suite that's legal, licensed, and ready to go. This unfinished suite, which you can literally, that door locks on both sides. This is another 1-bedroom suite. So this technically, you could add a kitchen set. The builder can't do that because to legally be a suite here, you can only have 1 suite in it. So this could be either another bedroom, maybe you got a teenager and you want to have like that separation, his own space kind of thing, somebody 17, 18 years old or whatever and doesn't want to be upstairs. You can create entire kitchen, all the plumbing is already here and ready to go, right? Separate entrance, door locks outside, everything upstairs. All of this is to code, just like everything else is. So, I mean, technically it can't be a suite, but many people in the area, and I'm not giving you advice on this, so don't get me in trouble, but many people in this area would convert it to another 1-bedroom suite, and that would bring in another $13 to $1,500, $1,300 at least a month. So between the two, I mean, you're gonna be $3,300 a month. If you, the average person is gonna be putting 30% down here, so 30% down on 2.7 million, you're looking at, what is that? $800,000 down, something like that. So let's just say a $1.7 million mortgage, 8-9 grand a month. You got about $3,000 coming in rent. It really helps subsidize all of that. And even though this is a suite, which is for rental income, or maybe you're gonna put your parents down here, or whatever it may be, or a teenager, like you said, the finishings are still good. You still have tile throughout, tile on the bottom. Like he did it really smart that he made sure that this one had a tub in it as well. So if you do have a kid, it's perfect. It's got a very spacious, especially comparatively to a lot of the other suites I've seen in the neighborhood. Very spacious bedroom, even though that you are semi below ground. So you can see where the grade ends here. He's put big windows in. It's all, this grade gets pushed out, so just in case of fires or anything. It's all really usable, and there's actually, even though the light was off, there's still quite a bit of natural light out. And like I said before, it's pouring rain outside, right? It's gloomy, it's dark, yet you still have natural light in here. So you don't have like that dungeon feeling that you find a lot of times. As I mentioned before, because it's a legal suite, separate entrance, you can't even get to it from the rest of the home. So you have separate washer and dryer stacked, right? Entire kitchen. I mean, this is still, as we talked about before, it's still a Samsung package, so it's still good stuff. Heater built in so you can control in Maple Ridge. To be a legal suite, they need control of their own heat, so it can't just be done. The cool thing is it's gonna have actually a separate meter for it, so you can charge the heat directly to the tenants as well. Here's 1 bedroom, and if you come through here, I just want to kind of show you guys like the light that still comes, because you have this entire underground deck space that they can store stuff, they can put a barbecue, whatever. It allows a lot of light to come, even though technically you're, you know, above or below grade. So even just coming in here, like let me just show you this real quick, this room, okay? So there's no lights on here, yet there's still quite a bit, we're gonna turn the lights on, there's still quite a bit of light here just naturally coming through, right? So that's actually grade, so this one we're just a little bit below grade, right? And then kind of interesting crawl space slash closet here that you can use for various different things.
Oh, I can fit there. Nice.
Yeah.
I can jump.
It's Bruce's second home.
Oh, perfect. So I'll rent out that right now.
Exactly. There you go. Hey guys, so thanks again for joining me on this another beautiful luxury home tour here in Maple Ridge. Just remember, I think it's important when we look at properties together that we really look at the fine details and what you're paying for. I genuinely think that this home has so many features that I can go over in 20 minutes. But if you're looking for a private tour or like to see homes like this throughout the greater Vancouver, I would love for you to reach out to me. I'd love to be able to earn your business. Please reach me below. You can find in the description my direct line. we can set up an appointment and I'd love to chat with you further. If you want to see this home in person, do the same. And once again, I'm Sean Zubor with Team Zubor & Associates at Stonehouse Realty, and I'll see you on the next video.